just kind of like break down like, all right, here's how it's gonna go today. We're gonna hear all the songs today. You guys are I'm gonna have a conversation with the band about how the songs came about, and then we're gonna open it up to the audience if you guys have any questions.
Hey Gary, come here, sir. We just found us an introducer. Thank you. My professor came, my sociology professor.
There you go.
Yeah, you're on the spot too.
All right.
Would you mind introducing us?
Not at all.
Cool. You look nice. It's my older brother, man.
So Tim, Matt Curtis,
Keith Robinson, I'm the drummer.
K Cooks, guitar player.
Brown, I'm the lyricist. Coca-Cola Hughes, and we are so losers.
Now how this is gonna work today, we're gonna get to hear all 8 songs from the EP. The band's gonna talk a little bit about how they came up with the music before each song, and I'm gonna have a chance to talk with Brown about the lyrics after each song.
The thought process was behind Letter to My Competition. Since it was actually our first release, we wanted something that would definitely evoke emotion, definitely be hard-hitting, but at the same time, since we're going with an all-live sound for this album, we definitely want something to represent us, and we hope you like it.
I opened up this letter, read to whom this may concern. He wrote it off in cursive, wasn't printed out of type. He told me that I wasn't good enough to be a legend. If I want to live forever, then I have to sacrifice. Said I didn't deserve to be in the band. And this I learned an instrument, perfect in my plan. Whoever wrote this letter was my toughest critic. Told me that I'm overrated, under analytic.
We really just wanted to test out the new product, the new material, see how everybody felt about it, what everybody felt about it.
Man, it's always a working schedule, like Brown said earlier tonight, as far as getting 6 people on the same page. It's a working schedule. Then things come up, like maybe a person can't make practice, or this day is not working for me, or my equipment is failing, or just anything. So there's always a problem, but we always find a solution as a band to come together and make sure we make things happen.
It was overwhelming, to be honest. It really haven't sunk in yet. Like, I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'll get a text message from one of these dudes. I love you, man, you know. I thank you for letting me be a part of, you know, we are so losers and all of that good stuff. But right now, man, we're just counting our blessings and trying to stay as happy as possible.
The definition of a winner, yeah. The definition of a winner, yeah. The definition of a winner. To me, that means there's no contenders.
Feedback was kind of like one day we was in the room, kind of just horsing around, supposed to be practicing for a show. Just kind of came up with a groove. Felt like it was like a headbanger, so we was just thinking like headbanger-ish. And this is the result of it.
That's the funnest song to play, even though it's so short. But it has so much energy, and everybody's just so in tune with each other. So it's always the funnest tone of feedback. I hope everybody just enjoy it. But yeah, it's my shiznit.
My favorite song tonight was Madam M. It was definitely entertaining. It was hype. Everybody liked it. Everybody danced to it. I could see people in the crowd stumping their feet to it, bobbing their head, clapping their hands. So I definitely enjoyed that song tonight.
favorite was If I Was Rich, to have my mom, you know, come out and check out what we've been up to. She ain't seen these knuckleheads in a minute, so to have her smiling and blushing and stuff when she heard me mention her in a song or whatever, and what I would do if I was rich, it was cool.
My favorite song tonight, period, has to be Euthanasia, because the groove is so sick. I believe I came up with it. No, man, I mean, as a whole, I think everything is cool, but like for me, Euthanasia is just, you know, and it happened to be, you know, like the single, Grammy.com, we're featured on there, go check it out. Euthanasia is like this, it's, like I said earlier tonight when I was talking to the people, he's got like a real grungy, hard-hitting groove, and like the distortion and hard-hitting, you know what I'm saying, but the message is like positive, so you kind of get like the best of both worlds. Just like I get a headbanger, but at the same time I'm not talking about like, even though it's mentioning drugs, money, and sex, it's not to explicit women. It's talking about, you know, exploiting people for those reasons, which makes a good positive image. So for it to be a headbanger and a positive song, I like it. Did I mention I did that beat?
Aesthetic, beauty, walls, ethics, modern logic, economics, prison victim, social symptoms, division system, politics, propaganda, consumerism, money, murder, lies, and guns, drugs, sex, money, murder, lies, and guns, drugs, sex. Maybe mankind just has a God complex. Maybe mankind just has a God. Give me money, murder, lies, and guns, drugs, sex. Money, murder, lies, and guns, drugs, sex. Maybe mankind just has a God.
To start a band, you can't start a band with your friends. Like all of us, we were associates first. We got into the band and then became friends. So that way we have a sense of, okay, it's time to work and it's time to play. With these guys, man, it's like we're really a band of brothers. And it has two meanings. Like brothers as a sense of, you know, brother and sister, and brother as in African American males, because it's a lot of African American males who don't go into the path that's, you know, the best for them, and so we're trying to change that, you know. So that's why we're a band of brothers. So we really do love each other. It's not just music. We have band days. We bowl. We talk about things, feelings.
Real.
I got a big question. Like I'm a big Dallas type of person, and I'm big on the city, and I'm big on hip hop, and I'm big on the evolution of this new regime that's hit the city for the past year. And you guys like the pioneer of it, you know. And since Sore Losers went from a duo to a band, you guys now have became like the first band since the Roots to really hit the nation, like literally. Like there's nobody else is doing band stuff. Just want you to explain, Brown, how the relationship is with you and Drop, and from Drop to the city, from the city to the band, from the band to the nation. How does that expert?
He kind of introduced me to the city. He had a mixtape group by the name of Mixtape Heavyweights, which a lot of great lyricists were on. I was the youngest one. I was 17, and he seen I kept doing my thing, and of course he kept doing his. We both were following each other, keeping in contact with each other. He did my first mixtape as well. So I mean, I feel like, to be honest, he got the scene looking the way that it looks now, as far as breaking artists through and letting people know that there were local artists around. Then you have the whole night scene, the promoters, you being one of them. you would know that you all have created a huge demand for what we do. You've created somewhat of a, I guess you would say, a safe haven for a place to go for what we do. Because if not, then we would just be playing songs in our practice room.
That's a good person. I guess with the whole blue thing, when that hit, there was a lot of messages on Twitter and Facebook or whatever. It kind of like, even though it wasn't really directed towards me, but in the sense it was because I was a part of the Sore Losers, it really kind of hurt me just for people to write us off like that. I wouldn't even call it hate, because hate's a pretty strong word, but it hurt. But just for people to write us off, that wasn't really cool. But hey, we're still here.
Most definitely, like guaranteed, 100%. We're here to stay. And like you say, we don't play around as far as when we say we band of brothers, we are band of brothers.
Man, we gonna get better with time too. Like, I mean, if you don't believe me, go back to the old Sore Loser stuff and just download this new album and put it up to each. It's kind of like the steps of evolution. You know how the man, you had the Sasquatch, and then you had the Neanderthal, and then that turned into the Homo sapien. You know what I mean? The human being. It's kind of just like that. I feel like we're like K.N.G's been saying, the drummer, all night. It was like a cocoon, man, and we had to see our own potential before anybody else did, and we did that. And I'm glad that everybody else is coming around full circle.
I would say that the work that we put into this album was tremendous. It was many of late practices, many of different ideas that we just put together, that we came in, no, I don't like that change this bridge, no, I don't like that change this chord, no, I don't like that change that bass note. But all in all, the hard work that was put in, the late night practices, all paid off on today. You saw people that came out, they supported us, they love what we've done, we're proud of what we've done, but yet this is not the stopping point. We're still pushing on to achieve greater and better things, to put out better music than what we have put out so far.
That's the thing about being in a band. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out there that's like, this is a cool idea, I like the sound, it's a hip-hop band, I want to do it. It's not easy, you know what I mean? And you can never quit, because if we quit, then we wouldn't be here right now.
If we can go in between each genre of music somehow and make it into where everybody can enjoy it, I think that's the overall goal as far as the band.
Alright, check this out. Y'all call him Brown. I know him by VBZ. You know what I'm saying? VBZ, I just want to tell you, bro, I'm proud of you, because I seen you come from a little knucklehead, you know what I'm saying, that was rapping, and it didn't involve, like, to be honest with you, like the whole group as a whole, like, y'all dope, bro, like square business. Like, it's a difference between what's kind of popular right now in Dallas and what y'all got, and I think sometimes there's other artists that's just like y'all. I think y'all feel that y'all kind of behind, but it's really like you done lapped everybody. Square business. So you looking at them from the back and you thinking that they're ahead of you, but they really not.